I'm usually pretty comfortable out in nature, but I got a real test of my survival skills when I spent some time with Craig Caudill, an expert in wilderness survival and the chief instructor of the Nature Reliance School. Craig says there's a formula for survival, and when I found out there's some math involved, I wondered if I'd get a passing grade. Craig, I've spent a world of time out in the woods, but you are the expert, so this could be embarrassing, even for an old woodsman like me.
We're going to basically take you through a survival class and teach you what's important and how to prioritize your needs.
All right. Well, I'll follow your lead, Chief.
Awesome.
All right, we're going to start off talking about the rule of threes.
Basically what this states is you have basically 3 minutes that you can survive without blood flow or oxygen to your system. You got 3 hours that you can live without core body temperature. You've got 3 days that you can live without water and 3 weeks without food. Now that's a very generalization of what the actual living time is, but it's a good way of prioritizing skills so that you know what's important.
Okay, and GPS, you'd think a lot of people believe that's the savior right there in any situation.
I just personally do not like to depend upon anything that's got a battery in it.
Right.
So because at any point in time, anything that's got a battery in it's going to fail.
So you need to know these basics.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, first of all, what do we have on what do I have on that's good and not good?
Okay. So one of the first things I would consider is what's directly against your skin. One of the things I don't necessarily like is this shirt right here because it's probably made of cotton. Cotton against the skin in wintertime in particular is a bad thing. Cotton soaks up moisture and holds it against the body. So because moisture is designed to cool the body off, if you've got that against your body in wintertime, it's going to cool you down, which is not a good thing in the wintertime.
Okay. So what do we need to wear?
You need to wear something like polypropylene, something that, some sort of Gore-Tex, and I'm not a big fan of just buying gear for the sake of buying gear. You can buy stuff cheap. It doesn't have to be expensive gear, but just something that's not made of cotton.
What about the coat?
Coat looks good, particularly in a survival situation.
Waterproof.
It's got, it has plenty of insulation in it. It's waterproof. If somebody needs to find you, it's really bright colored, which is very good so people can see you. One of the things I always keep on me is a lighter. Yeah, I've always got that. This is too simple.
I do have that.
Too simple not to take. Unfortunately, in cold weather, this is not going to work real well. In really cold weather, they don't work. Another thing a lot of folks have been carrying as of late is like a ferro rod, because this will work when it's wet, cold, whatever. So this in my life goes on me every time I go outdoors, and it never leaves my side.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely.
And you spoke of a knife. I've got the granddaddy of them all, Swiss Army knives here.
Yeah, that's got a lot of cool stuff in it if we're going to fix a computer. But we're not doing that out here today.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a nice conversational piece. But as far as a knife, what I like and what I recommend is something that's full tang, because there's just not too many pieces that are going to break on this.
Okay.
Full tang is a knife that goes from tip to the end, and when I'm holding it, I'm actually holding the metal of the blade. Very, very difficult for me to break this thing. Okay. There's too many pieces and parts to break on that.
I see.
When you start utilizing it.
All right. I have my binoculars with me. They're rather large too.
Yeah, those are quite large, Dave. If you're interested in watching birds as you slowly starve to death, that'd be fantastic. This piece right here, Dave, is one of the most invaluable things I think somebody can put in their pack when they go out, even on a day hike. This is a standard military issue poncho. You can put a liner in it, gives a little bit of insulation. You can use this to get yourself off the ground, or just cover yourself up in rain.
Or use it on a minimal lean-to.
You could
throw it over some.
You could put it over some of this wood structure that's out here if you've got some sort of string tied up. Underneath some sort of evergreen tree, whether it's spruce or pine, they're usually a little bit more drier than under these deciduous trees, so those will be better choices for you.
Okay. So this is a ferro rod?
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm gonna scrape this and try to, wait a minute. Did I do that right?
No.
No.
But that's all right. It's fun watching you. There you go.
Okay, all right.
And I'm freezing to death right now. Okay. Thanks for that.
All right, let's put the knife away here.
Okay.
Okay, and get a good one out.
And this is the bigger knife, and let's see what we can do with it.
Okay.
So there you go. So hold it at a little more angle. There you go.
Wow, what a
fantastic.
What a difference! Look at that.
Very good, Dave. That looks good.
You just
stop
aim.
before you catch a forest on fire,
Okay.
please.
The next rule of 3 is water.
Yeah, we absolutely, if you're going several days and you haven't had any water, water is something you're going to need to be seeking out. Several ways you can get it if you don't have a stream like this. You can gather dew, just tie a t-shirt to the bottom of your shoe, walk through the early morning grass, you'll collect a lot of dew.
And wring it out.
And then wring it out into your mouth. But if you're fortunate enough to find something like this, and again, a survival situation, if you have to have it, you can drink it and not concern yourself with whether it's clean or not, because you're not going to make it, right? But if we have an opportunity to clean it, we want to clean it.
Sure.
So several different ways. This is a real simple method. It's a charcoal filter steri straw, and basically what you do is you stick the filter into the water and you just drink through it just like a regular straw. You want to try it out?
Does that really get it clean?
Absolutely.
Really? Okay.
Absolutely.
So you just stick that down in the water here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Like so. That's good water.
Yeah, that's good.
And the final rule of 3?
Is food. Absolutely.
What would you do about that out here?
You have 2 choices. You can get protein material, such as animal protein, or you can try to find food sources in plant material.
Now that's something you really need to be careful about though.
Absolutely. We've been studying this stuff for years. One of the things that was recommended to us early on is you want to find at least 3 sources that you're looking information up on. This is not one of those situations where you want to start grabbing material and just eating it, because you could do serious damage to yourself.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. We've done an abbreviated version of your survival course. Normally it takes all weekend. It's called Nature Reliance School.
Yeah, that's the name of the school. We tell everybody it's just survival basics. Males, females, young and old, we take everybody.
Okay, sounds good. I've learned a lot. I appreciate it.
Good, it's been awesome, Dave. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave you here, buddy, so you can practice all these skills that you've learned today. I'll be back.
But
about 3 weeks maybe.
But we're just doing a TV show.
Yeah, I know. Have a good day, Dave.
Craig? Craig? No signal. No signal. No signal here. These days we rely on gadgets to do a lot of our thinking for us. It's good to be reminded there's not an app to replace good old common sense, especially out in the woods.